Hello and welcome everybody. We have a brand new paddle here. Target just put these out. They had the old ones up, which were pink and blue behind it. And then they had this one, they put this one up and I was like, oh sweet, look, they have a new paddle. And on it, it said $40, right? And I was like, is that the old one or the new one? I'm like, oh, well, they put it up, so let's just grab one of the new ones. And so I grabbed this new Gamma, I forgot what it was called. I have a picture of the packaging. It's like the fashion something, the Gamma fashion paddle. And so I picked one up. I went up to the front and I was like, here we go. And you self-checkout and it's $60, not $40. So it didn't happen to be priced correctly. I bought it anyway, as you can see here. I was like, is this going to be any good? So I brought it home and I let one of my friends play it and then I played it and I was like, it feels, well, if you want to know, stay tuned because we're going to have a close-up, talk about some identifying features, do some measurements, and I'll come back and tell you how I feel about it. Before we let the cat out of the bag, I need to say this doesn't have it labeled as USAPA approved, okay? Gamma historically has done a pretty good job with getting all these approved. This looks just like the Fusion 2.0, the one previous, the one I described as being on the peg behind this one. So as of right now, the making of this video in 2023, July, this isn't USPA approved. My guess is it's been sent in for approval and it will be approved sometime in the next few months, but we need to wait and see until that actually happens before I can say that. So pending, TBD, let's say, for USAPA approval on this lovely paddle here. So stepping through this real quick, let's compare it to the outgoing model. So the model this previously was approved USPA. It's the same, realistically, it's the exact same with some different colors here, okay? You can see the white surround, you can see the different grip. One of the reasons why I bought this one initially is because I like the grip. It's a really rubberized grip. This is more of a synthetic leather style wrap grip. Not my favorite. I really like the rubberized grips, but you can see, very similar in dimensions, okay? So this has, you can see, a different grip. It has white tape holding the grip in place with a white band branded Gamma, the butt. There's the Gamma G right there. And we have this pattern right here. This is a fiberglass paddle. I can show you right here. You can see fiberglass, honeycomb core, and textured fiberglass face. There you go. You can pause and you can read all this if you want. Whatever, we're going to have a look here at some of those numbers. And it comes with this lovely white surround. Like I said, I've played this, I've had a friend play it, and it's held up for over 2 hours of gameplay so far. And we've been pretty gentle with it. We haven't thrown it. The 10-year-old hasn't wreaked havoc on it yet and tested the coefficient of elasticity of the surround. If you remember my Fusion review, it was like glued together. This one doesn't have that seam here on the surround, on the bumper right here. So looks pretty good. Shall we weigh it real quick? And then we're going to do some measurements. It says on the packaging, they went to decimal places, right? 7.8 ounces, all right? How accurate is that? Is that accurate to one decimal place? Well, let's have a look. According to this, can you see that? I'm not even sure if you'll be able to see that. It says 7.53. Can you see? Is that showing up? 7.532? 7.5 ounces. Right around there. Maybe they should just say about 7.5 ounces in their advertising material. All right, so the height of this is supposed to be 15 3/4 inches. Let's bring out our trusty metal ruler. And it's 15 5/8. Not sure if that's going to show up. 15 5/8 of an inch, which is, not quite 3/4. You can see here. That's just from my measurement. And if you're, looking for metric, that's about 40 centimeters. All right, that's kind of interesting. The hitting face, just measuring from the band here, this is not a real, I just want to measure like the hitting surface area here. It's about 10 3/4, right around there. If you cheat up here a little bit to more of a larger hitting area, you'll get about 10 inches or 25 centimeters. And the width is, from the bumper all the way to the bumper is about 8 inches. a little over 20 centimeters. The hitting area is a little smaller than that, like inside the bumper, you know, at 7 5/8-ish. So a good size paddle, very normal size paddle for what it is, a fiberglass paddle. So that's a close-up of it. Let's move back to the studio. So in conclusion, let's discuss the old versus the new. This is the one that was behind it. I had bought this previously. I think I paid $50 for this, although now I think they were selling them for $40. You know, maybe I don't always buy things at the cheapest price. So this is the Fusion 2.0 Plus. This one is USAPA approved. You can see here it's marked clearly. I looked it up online. This one is in fact USAPA approved. And this one is pending, all right, TBD. So I can't speak whether it is or not. In the future, in the comments, let us know if this gets approved. So this one, to me, is, you know, is the newer one, so it's $60. So which one do I prefer? Which one do you prefer? Let us know in the comments below. So as an amateur, okay, I'm not a pro. There are 4 things I look for. And, you know, they're very basic. I look for grip first, okay? So let's look at the grips. I like this rubberized grip more than the synthetic grip. Okay, my preference. Let us know in the comments below. The second thing I look for is functionality. Can I hit ball with paddle? Ooga booga. Really simple. And to me, people say feel, power, touch, all of that is included in the second one of, is it functional? Can I play my game with this paddle? Both of them. The answer to both of them is yes, equal, the same. I can play pickleball with them equally well. So, moving on to the third thing. Looks. Which one do you like more? Okay? And this is where it's very subjective. Everybody's going to be different. I hope everybody's going to be different. I hope not everybody's marching in a straight line, all conforming exactly the same. For me, personally, I like this bright, loud face. I want people at International Space Station to be able to watch me play, just like, oh my goodness, what's that bright glare down there? Oh, it's my Fusion 2.0 Plus. It's my personality, it's my style. This is Panera Bread, not sponsors, just places we eat. Panera Bread and Starbucks had a child, and no soup for you. That's what it's like. It makes me hungry. I look at this, I'm like, ooh, I could have some delicious soup. No, bread bowl. No, it's just a pickleball paddle. Oh, even on this side it has those colors. I'm just like, is that Starbucks? No, it's a G for gamma. It's a pickleball paddle. The other thing about looks about this, there's this white surround. In the bright sunshine, this turns into a lightsaber and will burn in your eyes, right? You're just like, whoa, my paddle's over here, now it's over here, and I can tell because my peripheral vision is screaming at me, mayday, mayday, burning hot, white hot object here, okay? So for me, everybody's gonna be different. For me, no. People are like, well, I wear sunglasses outside anyway. So do I, not a problem. I get it, okay? So, for me, not so much. I prefer the loud and obnoxious, okay? And finally, the last thing I look for, and this is kind of a, you know, it's hard to measure this empirically, but durability. Is this gonna last? You saw with my Franklin Atlas, it broke. It was the cheapest thing on the planet. Not expecting the best durability from that. I expect pretty good durability with this one. So this will probably last a pretty long time under normal use, all right? If you throw it up in the air and hit it with a baseball bat, that's probably not normal use, but for normal picklage, this will probably work. So that said, my rating for this is it's relegated to my loaner paddle, right? It's like, here, 10-year-old, go play with this, instead of one that I like the colors of. But as far as functionality goes, both great. But I'm surprised at how much a grip makes a difference to me, like in preference. Not necessarily how I play, but just makes me happy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We have more, if you can believe it, stuff to review. And I'd like to say thank you to everybody for watching. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe, and you can support this channel by visiting our Amazon shop. We have some pickleball stuff there. I'll put a link to the pickleball shop on Amazon. We are Amazon associates. We make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Again, that will be in the description. Thank you everybody for watching. My name is John Hobby.